It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. We have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful.
You gotta be careful. Good morning, Grenada, Caribbean. Good morning, 2 minutes after 7. Good morning to you. Let us pray.
Morning to Mr. Andrew and morning to the nation. This morning, Lord, we give you thanks, we give you praise. We thank you for putting us to bed. We thank you for waking us up this morning. And the most important thing, we give you a special thanks for the breath you breathe on each and every one of us. This morning, Lord, I stretch my hands today. No other help I know but only you. And even you draw yourself from us, this our Lord, where thou shall we go. This morning, Lord, I bring the country before you this morning. I bring Grenada, Carriacou, Petit Martinique, the rest of this. Father, the whole world is in your hand this morning, Lord. Father, look over all your children. We give you thanks for the school children this morning. I lift them up before you this morning. Father, this morning, pass by every schoolhouse this hour. Look down upon it. And even on those children this morning, remember the teachers, I bring each and every one of them before you, both male and female. I bring the principal before you. Do for them what they cannot do for themselves. Help them to educate the children as they should this morning, blessed Lord. My God and my King, this morning, Lord, I lift up that Prime Minister before you. Father, trial and tribulation, Maki pathway, but with you, Jesus, there is nothing he can do. Only put the trust in you and confidence is in you. Father, look over him this hour, blessed Lord. Pass by home. Remember the bed he lying upon. I bring the four corner of that bed before you this hour, blessed Lord. Father, I bring the four corner of that home. I bring the bungling center and even the chascal, the door, the entire of the gap, the surrounding of the yard. Put a watchman at the door this hour, blessed Lord. Father God, guide him and protect him. Each and every one of them are dwelling in that home. Bless them if thou be so pleased. It might be small, but I know you shine the blessing unto each and every hand this morning. I bring security before you, each and every one of them. Father, leave them not alone, but still support and comfort them. Pass by the home, the offspring of the body, the companion, friend. I bring each and every one of them before you this morning. I bring all your ministers in your hand this morning, Lord. Father God, pass by each and every one of them home. Take them in charge if thou be so pleased. Keep them on praying ground and even on watchful thumb. Help them to pray and pray their life away this hour, blessed Lord. Those who are dwelling with them, Lord, remember them. Provide for them. Have mercy on them, my God and my King. This hour, blessed Lord. What could I tell you about your children, what you don't know? What could I tell you? We are your sheep in the pasture. You know each and every one of us by our different voices. You say, Rock of Ages, cleft for us, and then we hide ourselves in thee. Father, draw you cut it and give us a peep down below this morning, blessed Lord. I know you is able. There is nothing you cannot do for your children. Father God, I know your ears is not deaf, Lord, to hear us when we calling you. Neither your eyes is not blind to give your children a peep down below. Father, your feet is not too short to meet them half the way, my God and my King, this morning, Lord. Remember every village I bring before you, every parish is our blessed Lord. Not forgetting the entire force this morning I bring it before you. And I lift it up to you. Pass by our police station, this our blessed Lord. Those on duty and those out of duty. Remember the ministers of mercy. Bind them together, Lord. Remember the SSU I bring before you. Father, in a mark and special way. And I lift them up to you, this our blessed Lord. Father, take them in charge. Guide them and protect them. Keep them on praying ground and on watchful terms. Pass by every camp this hour, blessed Lord. Remember the plane in the air, I bring it before you, Lord. Remember the pilot is in your hand, Lord. Take charge and control over the plane this hour, blessed Lord. Remember them this morning. I bring the boat on the ocean before you. Remember the plane in the air. Remember the fishermen I bring before you. Remember each and every workers here and everywhere. Look over them this morning, Lord. Provide for them, Lord. Guide and protect them, Lord. Do for them what they cannot do for themselves. My God and my King, pass by every home. The sick and afflicted one, those on the hospital bed, those in the maternity ward. I ask you for safe deliverance for each and every one in the maternity ward. Remember the nurses and the doctors, my God and my King. The bosses for you, blessed Lord. Not forgetting the Coast Guard I bring before you, my God and my King. Pass by it, Lord. Pass by it this morning, blessed Lord. So where the folk can have that boat this hour, Lord, and in the bonding center. Father, in the going, Lord, you go before them, Lord, and do thy works thyself. We know the remaining, Lord, remain with them. When they're about to come back, Lord, please, Jesus, I'm asking you, please bring them back safe and sound. This morning I bring Mr. Andre before you, Lord. Remember that son, if thou be so pleased, my God and my King. Thank you for the morning rising sun for him. Thank you, God, for the midday going down shade. Thank you for the breath you breathe unto him, the health and the strength. Pass by home. Keep it safe night and day. Remember the offspring of the body. I bring them before you, whichever they look it, Lord. Guide them and protect them. Look over them. All those who are they dwelling, Lord. Remember them in the days of mercy. Provide for them. Help them this our Master, my God and my King. Remember that son, if thou be so pleased. Touch him if thou be so pleased. Pass by that radio station, Lord. Remember all the stuff I bring before you. Each and every one of them this morning, blessed Lord. Those who are traveling with bus, I bring them before you, Lord. Ask you for traveling mercy for them. Remember those who are driving to come to work. Remember Brendan, I bring before you. Remember that son, if thou be so pleased. Bring him safe and sound this hour, blessed Lord. Pass by home this hour, each and every one of them in that home, my God and my King. Have mercy this morning, Lord, as the child disciple to see our Father which art in heaven, holy be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For there is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen and amen. Thank you, Lord.
Amen and good morning. How you doing?
I'm okay for the time, and you?
I'm all right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. How's the family?
Well, I think everybody all right. Papa lie down still. He not ready to get up yet.
Amen.
We didn't start to ice up the radio for it.
So you just really does...
No. Let me tell you, according to we are praying, if I pray in the sitting room, I must do the radio. And to get, let me just try and use.
No. I find you're really doing that over and over. You just want to spite me. You see, they'll do that.
You see, you getting back the feedback.
What you go in there and pray for? Pray in your room.
I just pray in the room, but he in the room. I just pray in different room, you know. I doesn't pray one place.
Go in the boy room and pray.
I don't have a boy, I have a room here. I have a spare room.
That room.
Still, I just have to close it down according to where he is.
I find you're just trying to spite me and my father. Right? Just trying to spite us. But
Papa? You know Andrew calling you? Yeah. He say.
What is it?
He say don't call him, he's a short you want.
Hey, don't worry, man.
Boy.
Short coming.
Last night I sit down and I had a good watch with you, you know. I admire you, boy. I'm telling you. St. Patrick. Eh? Short and tight to March. I hear you speak, but I didn't really look at you, but...
Yeah, I have it, boy.
The eyes have it, the eyes have it. Yeah, I know you don't like that, you're jealous. You're still jealous.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, my father said the eyes have it. Forget that.
What? Whole time we're talking about you short, you know.
Yeah, well,
You suit, you know.
Short and tight to suit, man.
I actually forgot about it, but I did pick up the news what was on radio. I didn't have time to see them, but last night.
okay. Let me tell you something, Kenro, and listen to this very. I don't think I might never say this again. I may say it, but I don't think I want to say this again. But if the occasion presents itself, then I will. But let me tell you something. When I started this, meaning the media,
Yeah.
it was, of course, to make a living. But I worked months at Spice Capital Radio. And the arrangement there was I had to make my own money, right? It really didn't work out for me. And then I moved to GBN. I worked in GBN for September, October, November, December, yeah. I worked in GBN for like 3 months.
Okay.
And at the end of 3 months, I got 2 months' salary. Right? No, at the end of the fourth month, I think it was, I got 2 months' salary, right? Who was the manager? I think it was Lou Smith who was the manager then. And at that time, I said to myself, I am not working for Andre. I'm working for the people of the rural areas, not just St. Patrick, but the people of the rural areas who were talented, but never had the opportunity to get involved in the media and want to get involved in the media. Because at that time, Myrna Julian, yes, from St. Andrew. Selwyn Noel, yes, from St. Andrew. And, you had my uncle, Mike Sylvan, way back when, from St. Patrick. Well, Lou Smith he has relatives up here, but not really from St. Patrick, but has relatives in St. Patrick.
Okay.
No, I just wanted to do this for the rural area. And of course, especially St. Patrick, because this is where I'm from. And after that, I lost that thing, like, okay, fine, Andre, you've got to promote yourself. No, to me, it was, Andre, you've got to make St. Patrick's proud. And that is how it has been for me all along. People think I don't like them, I won't love them, I won't respect them, but little do they know, I'm the person who probably loves them the most.
Well, you can get everybody to love
well,
you,
yeah,
you know.
I know that. So this is how I feel about being in the media.
I know.
And this is how I want others not to make the sacrifices that I made, but to make sacrifices to be involved if they really want to be involved in the media, to make those sacrifices, because it's not an easy thing. It is not something that the media is one of the few jobs where you don't work 8 to 4. You work every minute of every day. Even when you're sleeping, you're working.
Yeah.
Even when you're sleeping, you're working. So one has to understand and has to love and appreciate the media to be in it. And I love it. And I really want to be in it. That's why I'm still in it. I don't make money from this. All the shirts and things Daddy's seen there, people are doing so and send me a shirt here and there. And I'm able to do so and pull them out.
Yes.
So it's not
That happening. That does happen.
I don't make money out of this, and it's
You just love it.
I love it. And not that you can't make money. You could make money out of this, but in order for you to make money out of the media, you cannot be owning this.
Yeah.
No, because every single thing you have to be responsible for it.
Yes.
So if the first person to do without or to have to take a cut in salary will have to be me.
Okay.
It can't be anybody else.
No.
Let me tell you a secret, and I'm gone. There are times, Kenya, when I look up and I look down and I don't have $1, but I have a smile.
That that does happen
And I have a
but don't
laugh.
be you alone, all
You know,
about it.
all over it happens, and
Yeah.
and so a lot of people figure, okay, fine, you're in the media and you're making a lot of money. No, that's not the
Does
case at
happen
all.
all about.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. But I love you, and I love St. Patrick, and by extension, I love the people in the rural areas.
Of course, yes.
One thing I want to do though,
Mm.
I'd get married, girl.
I find it time long if you do that.
I'll get married.
We don't.
Don't know yet.
But you make up when you go get married?
I say I'm thinking about it.
I think.
Yeah.
But I hope you do too late.
No, it can't be too late. Agnes dead, but I nothing.
But people don't looking out for crippled husband, you know.
So I cripple?
Listen to me.
But I don't understand you,
have
so
to
I cripple
marry
then.
in time where the wife could enjoy you. So after that time when you cannot do anything, she do badass.
What I could do?
Well, everything you could do, you misdo.
No, Mr. Do.
Eh.
I could do. I don't understand you. You really getting on?
Well, I just simple tell you.
Don't tell me that.
Well, I married when you get young.
What you need? I'm married, you know. I don't inviting you, no.
You don't have to invite me. Since you get married, is you and your wife, and you and maybe you couple, I don't know who. So I don't have to date. Sometime I don't date.
I don't inviting you.
Well, if I don't date, how you going to invite me?
Just letting you know.
And people don't have inviting people now to go in wedding, you know. Because we free, but we don't free, you know. We still have to go in the mass up, sanitize, wash hand. People are going in wedding as before. And you know that too.
Oh, no, nothing. Anyway, goodbye. God bless you. Take care. Have a wonderful day.
Same to you.
You get ham yet? You get ham already?
No. But I expect.
La 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 la. I'm singing and I'm dancing. Weep up. You expect more than one? 2, 3, 4?
One I might get.
I say you're getting.
No, I don't know if people don't hear go sorry for me.
I don't know how I gonna.
I don't know if somebody go give me one. Well, even though it's peace they give me what, somebody give me a satisfy, you know.
You got that right, love. You got that right.
Yes.
Anyway, take care, sir.
All right.
Take care.
All the best.
Good.
Yeah.
17 after 7 o'clock. This is our time. Good morning, Grenada, Caribbean. Good morning. It's Monday morning, Monday the 29th day of the 11th month, 2021. Betty Mature, good morning to you. Vanessa Lalji. Faitlin Halley Douglas, how you doing? Errol Bonaparte, top of the morning to all of you guys checking in early on the live. Nice to see you. Nice to know you're there. It's real. Well, there even those who are on the live and we don't know that they're on the live because you can't see that. I can only see the viewers on Facebook and not necessarily those on the website or those on YouTube. Good morning, Drumsticks. How you doing?
Hello, good morning. I'm good.
How you doing, my dear? Everything good? How's the family doing?
All right.
Great. Tell me what's going on.
Good morning to you. Good morning to the nation. I'm reading from the Word of God, Psalm 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stand in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But he delight in the law of the Lord, and in the law does he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he does shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. This is the end of the scripture reading.
And thank you so very much. How's the weekend, love?
It was good. It was great.
Went to church?
Yep. So long as the rain don't fall in and I could get at least to reach.
You're gone?
Yep.
Okay. You alone?
No, I and my granddaughter went to service.
And with them children, them daughter
Because
and them, they don't go in, they don't go in.
and we had a little barbecue in the court in Gambas. And I was helping them, me and Olive, but maybe Olive tired, so she didn't want to get up to go.
Okay, I see. I understand.
In the takeaway, not no any gathering takeaway, you know.
Yeah. All right.
Well, you have a nice day.
You too, my darling. Take care of yourself, all right?
Bye-bye. Thanks.
Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, Tamika, Tris, what's up? Great. Nice to know that you guys are safe. 20 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour, we got to take the weather, right? Stay with us.
The cleanliness in life is gone. It's only vice and corruption that's going on. Staying alive, trying to survive. That is how it is today. So as you go along your way, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. Where you go when you're walking. What you say when you're talking. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
It is Real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Of course, the name is Andre Donald. The time has now moved on to 23 minutes, and that is after the 7 o'clock hour. Hey, why should we wait when we've got the lovely Jerry Ann Mara show online from the Morris Bishop International Airport Meteorological Office, and she's going to let us know what the weather is going to be like today. Jerry Ann, good morning to you, love.
Good morning to you and the listeners. Today, we have a cloudy atmosphere today at the airport. Winds are from the east-northeast at 22 miles per hour. Barometric pressure, 1012.2 millibars. That is below normal, but it's rising. Present temperature, 27.5 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity, 82%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 31.3 degrees Celsius. And last night's minimum temperature, 26 degrees Celsius. 0.3 millimeters of rainfall was recorded over the last 24 hours, which brings the total for the month to 17.2 millimeters. Now for the public forecast valid for today and tonight. Weather is expected to be mostly fair and breezy with light to moderate morning showers. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Today's maximum temperature is expected to be 30.5 degrees Celsius. Seas moderate, waves 6 to 8 feet in open water. Warning, a small craft advisory is in effect. Tides are currently low and expected to be high at midday. Sunset this evening at 5:41 p.m. and sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:12. So, just to recap, weather is expected to be mostly fair and breezy with light to moderate morning showers. From the Met Office, Jerry and Mary Show. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, my dear, and do have yourself a wonderful day. Step into the shoes of people like Jerry Tamer, Andre Charles, and oh boy, Cecile Mitchell. Girl, you are You've just stepped into the great ones, and that's really great. Take care of yourself. Have a
You
wonderful
too.
day.
All right.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Right.
When you
It's real. It's 91. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the world. 25 minutes now, moving after the 7 o'clock hour. Tamika Moses, you there? Venetrus, how you doing? Good morning to you, Landon Jane. Hey. I almost forgot it was a Monday morning. Andre, take your time, take your time, take your time. No speed this morning. Just take your time, take your time, Dre. What's up? What's taking place? Yeah, I've been checking there, and I've not seen any waterwise for today. No, I haven't seen it. The last one that came in would have been the one for Friday morning, and I've not seen another one. So we do not have waterwise for this morning. No, right? Anyway, for those of you who, and I know that there are very many, pay attention to social media, those of you who pay attention to news, following events that are happening throughout the world, in different territories, in different nations throughout the world. One of the things that I want to realize is that there's a new variant. So, we had the time when the new variant was the Delta and whatever, and then there's this new one now coming out of South Africa, and being discovered in South Africa a couple of days ago, not very long. But we have situations that same variant now is discovered in a couple of countries, not in huge amounts, but have been discovered in a couple of countries. Now, the first thing I want us to understand is that the world is a global village. We say that all the time. So when you envisage that you can take up your phone and you can send a message to a person in Botswana, or you can take up your phone and WhatsApp call a person in, say, Quebec. Yeah, you can do that. And it's like 1, 2, 3. And you're able to speak to that person. Now, just as you're able to do that, understand and realize that diseases and different things, they travel the world not as quick as a phone call, but they travel the world quickly because we are, what I said, a global village. We are a global village. And as a result of that, everybody is in everybody's kitchen. Now, the government of Grenada, what they have done is, and the Prime Minister said it, that his biggest concern in Grenada, it has to do with young people and knowing the energies that they have and knowing how he felt when he was growing up like that and wanting to always, be in the thing, in the know, in the going out, in the thing, in the hanging out, in the having fun. And he understood that. And he still understands that to today. And hence the reason why himself and his government, they have sought to make things pretty easy on the young people. And I appreciate that. But I don't think the young people really care about their own selves. Honestly, you might say, oh gosh, Andre, why are you doing it like that? But yes, it has to be done like that. Plain talk, bad manners. When you look at the gatherings by these young people, when you look at when they have maybe a little birthday party or a little housewarming or something, and you look at the magnitude of youngsters that turn up, and 95% or more not following any protocols whatsoever, you know that we have a problem. We have a serious problem, folks. And while some people will say to me, well, Andre, the young people don't listen to you, you know. Well, yeah. Let's put it at that they don't listen. But you know what? Their bigger brothers and sisters and their mothers and their fathers and uncles and aunts, and so they listen. So these people have a responsibility to pass the message on. Because you know what? When these young people go out, 99.9% of them don't live on their own. They live with a mother, a father, uncle, a brother, a sister, whatever. They live with you. So you're the first point of contact after they come from these functions. They come home and they go to sleep. They probably don't come in contact with you at all when they get home, but they go to sleep. And you realize that they're late. They didn't get up. So you've gone into the room to touch them, to wake them up. And now you are exposed to whatever they came in contact with. All you did was go to wake them up. Nothing else, you know. Because you're home in the morning and you're not wearing a mask. And that person is asleep and people don't sleep with masks, right? So you are first to be exposed because you went to wake that person up, to touch them, to wake them up, to say, hey, you got to go to work. And they groan and they say, oh, man. They speak to you. You are exposed instantly. They didn't mean to. They didn't mean to expose you, no. But they did. Why? Because they did what they did last evening. They did not, this is where the knot comes in, they did not follow the protocol being out last evening. Now, if you put up a tent right now and you get 2 speaker boxes and you put it under the tent and 2 coolers and you play some music, you're gonna have a crowd. People are looking for activities. But for crying out loud, you are failing us because you are not following the protocol at these activities. You've met the girl for the first time and you up in her face. You don't know where she comes from. You met the man for the first time and you up in him and you don't know where he came from. You don't know who he came in contact with. Do you understand? Come on. We need to do different. With all these different variants that are jumping up here and there, we need to do different. All it takes is one person, you know. All it takes is one handsome man, or what it takes, and no, I'm not running down the ladies. All it takes is a nice, pretty a lady, and no, I'm not running down the men. And what happens? That person comes into the country, and we know what happens. 9 times out of 10, some guy or some girl, if it's a girl, some guy, if it's a guy, some girl, they'll get in contact. It happens. Let's not run away from it. This is how the cookie crumbles. This is how it happens. Do you understand? And then, when that takes place, all hell breaks loose. So simple as that, you know. When that takes place, all hell breaks loose. Come on. You have a responsibility to yourself. First and foremost, to yourself. You have a responsibility. And then, after that, your responsibility is to your family and your loved ones and your friends and whatever. That's your second responsibility. And third, your responsibility to nation. Or you can shift nation and put it first. Wherever you want to put nation. But you have a responsibility to the nation. And you cannot, I have seen these events. I have seen, and I wonder if the people who organized this, is this what you wanted? Is that what you wanted? A multitude of people in your home, your private home, where you organize a little birthday party to put in the yard, and you get a multitude of people tramping into your place. And then when you do something, you realize you miss a 2 plate or 2 glass, a knife or something. Yeah, you miss it. Somebody go with it. That's part of the thing. But is that what you want? After that, if something breaks out and it is tracked to have started in your place, how are you going to feel? How are you going to feel? The youngsters who had the accident over the weekend, yeah, in the Bolio area, that just about 150 meters away from the entrance to the Willis area, the youngsters that had the accident, they didn't leave home saying, okay, fine, we're going to have an accident tonight. No. They left home to go have fun. In the process of, and that's because they did not follow driving protocols, If they had followed driving protocols, which was drive careful at all times, don't speed, stay within the speed limit, organize yourself. If they had followed driving protocols, they wouldn't be in hospital now. Yeah, they wouldn't be. They wouldn't have lost a vehicle. No. They wouldn't have caused police to have to come out and do measurement and dirty their shoes in mud. No. If they had followed driving protocols, and that's just driving protocols. Now listen to this. Our young people have challenges in relation to the vaccine. Yeah. They don't want to take the vaccine for whatever reason. And I don't understand it, so I'm not going to do so and try to understand it. Right now, no, I think I've gone beyond to try to understand why is it that they don't want to take the vaccine. Because all they're doing is telling me about something that happened somewhere else. With all of this that is happening somewhere else, I ain't hear none of it happening in Grenada, but they're telling me about something somewhere else. But if you're so very careful, coming back to that, if you're so very careful about things happening somewhere else, then be careful with the accidents, because accidents happen somewhere else and you don't want accidents to happen to you, so follow the accident protocols. Yeah? Young people, yeah, you are talking to. Your parents and them going to remind you and they're going to tell you. Now, the young people of the nation, they want activities. They're the ones who want to let loose that energy. And I want them to let loose that energy. I want them to have fun. But my God, take a look at this. You want to have fun. You need to have fun. Sure, no problem. But the authorities are saying to you, you can have your fun, but we need to do so and do the vaccine thing. But you're not going to take the vaccine, but you're the one who wants, you want bears to come, and you want popcorn, and you want, what do you call them again? All them other thing people. You want Kess and the band, you want Marshall, you want all them kind of thing people. You want them to come, you want them to perform. But guess what? You are not doing what it will take to have these people come in. You are not doing what it will take to have these people come in. Yo, come on. You can't have your cake and eat it. You can't want to be in it and expect to win it. It's like a lotto. You got to be in it to win it. If you don't purchase a ticket for the lotto, you can't win the lotto. So if you don't take your vaccine, you can't go to these functions. These functions are not going to happen. Do you understand? So take a minute, pull up yourself and realize, but hold on. Do I want these functions? Do I want to go to parties? Do I want to have fun? Do I want to hear Boise? Do I want to hear Worst Ways and not just hear them on radio or whatever? I want to see them live perform. Do I want these things? Yeah? Then if you do, then you know what to do. And I'm speaking to the same Worst Ways and the Boise's and the Soca Shack. Good morning to Montreal people. How you doing? Love you tons. To all these people I'm speaking, these young people who are the entertainers. You have a responsibility. Yes, because you want these people to come out so that they can support the shows that you are promoting or you are going to promote. Yeah? So why not? Why not you take the vaccine and encourage your fans, yo, and do it in the Talpree voice. Well, you know, if you want to come out to the show, you want to take the vaccine. Huh? You mother war. That, yeah. Take the vaccine. Get to go to the shows. Bring up our numbers. Taxi drivers. Yeah, I'm coming to you too. You don't want to take the vaccine. Hell, and for crying out loud, you still want to do so and be able to carry the tourists. Well, how that gonna work? Vendors. You don't want to take the vaccine, but you still want to vend. Well, you must be crazy. It doesn't work that way. You don't give and don't expect to get. You don't give and don't expect to get. And if you get, you have to give. And that is what it is. Bus drivers, yes, you ain't taking it and your conductor ain't taking it, but I tell you what, and I kid you not, it is going to happen. It is going to happen. You will not be mandated to take the vaccine. However, where you work, in order for you to operate, the vaccine will be necessary. You'll not be mandated to take it. If you don't want to take it, then you don't work. It's entirely up to you. Secretaries. Yeah. All the nurses, all the police officers. If you get, you should expect to give. It is necessary. Now I see things here and I don't complain. Well, not complain. I don't talk about it too much. And why I don't talk about them too much? Because there are times when you speak about something and people have feelings about it and then they react different ways. And I's a cockroach. I want to fall to kill me. Honestly. So there are things that I see, but I take notice of it. And I don't speak to it directly, but I speak to it. And what I saw on the weekend, oh my God. Oh my God. And I have to put in this one here. The system, I want you all to listen very, very carefully. The system at the Morris Bishop International Airport in relation to pickups is flawed. It hurts me to say this, but I have to. I have to be straight up. The system at the Morris Bishop International Airport is flawed. Do you understand? It is flawed. Big time. Birmingham and London, wow, they got a lot of snow last night. Good morning to the folks in Birmingham. Morning, Joan. Now let's get back to the system at the airport being flawed. Now, when I observe how that system is being operated, nah. It is not being done safely. The authorities have said that if you're vaccinated, you can go pick up your friends and families, loved ones at the airport. And I honestly believe that that is a very good gesture, and it shows that people who are vaccinated can benefit from being vaccinated. However, that doesn't work that way. As far as I'm concerned, when I looked at it in operation, anybody can pick up anybody at the airport. Trust me. It is flawed. And I would have thought that an area like the airport, you would see everybody wearing masks at the airport. I thought so. That is not the case. And hold on, I'm not talking workers here. I saw a group of about 4 Caucasians come to pick up another group of about 5. And the only ones wearing masks were the ones who came out from the plane. Those who came to pick them up, not wearing masks, and there was a security officer right there and he said nothing. He said nothing. I looked at it. And there's so many other things that would have taken place there, but I thought that this is what you need to do so and bring to the fore, Andre. The people with the authority who are supposed to exert their authority, they're not doing it. Security officer, you failed. Big time. Added to that, these people, the area they were in, so I saw them in the area, so I decided, okay, fine, I can go in that area too. And then another security officer comes and tells me, excuse me, sir, very well mannered. He said, excuse me, sir. I says, yes, can I help you? He says, you're not supposed to be in this area. I says, okay, but how come they are? And he looked to where I pointed, and he says, well, I'm not the one dealing with them over there. I says, I could understand that. But if they are allowed, because they were there more than 5 minutes, yeah? If they're allowed to be there, I should be allowed to be here also, unless you're discriminating. And when I used that word, he was like, okay, sorry, sir. But I still went back behind the line. But I'm saying, airport security? Who's the manager now? Emon Charles? Emon Charles, get with the program. You have finely trained officers, I believe. Let them know that they have to do their work without fear or favor, and irrespective of the color of your skin. Do you understand? I take serious pride in being a Grenadian. And I know these Caucasians, they take serious pride in coming here and being here with me. And I love that. I ain't discriminating against them. But I'm saying what is good for them is good for me. And I ain't saying to give me first. I ain't saying to give me first, because the mere fact that I've let them into my country means I want them to enjoy my country with me. But if you're gonna give them something, you have to give me too. And if you're gonna give me something, you have to give them too. Do you understand? That is how it is. We're not a closed country like North Korea, where you're not letting anybody in. We are open. And tourism is our business. But you should not discriminate against me. Do you understand? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Again, I come back to say that the system at the airport, Madam Minister, good morning. I know you head into Parliament today because today begins the discussion on the budget. We come to that just now. But Minister, you need to organize a very important meeting quickly with the authorities at the airport, because, and the health people need to be there also, they are failing. Believe it or not, they are failing. Let me tell you something. We, as a nation, we need to do this together. We need to do this together. We need to work side by side with this. And if you're saying only people who have been vaccinated, totally vaccinated, can go onto the airport, then I say this to you. You see that bypass road that is supposed to be used? That bypass road? You need to do that and fix that quick. Government, you need to fix that road quick. That road is probably more important than the runway. That is one. Two, and most importantly, there should be a checkpoint. There should be a checkpoint. When you get to just about where the car park is, by where that monument is, there should be a checkpoint there. What for? You get there, your area of business, because we're going to pick up, you must go to you should immediately, you're going to pick up somebody? Okay, fine. Go to the car park. Then you can use the car park, go on, walk onto the area, make sure the person is there, then you go pick them up. Oh, by the way, sir, may I see your vaccination card, please? Yeah, that's where you check for the vaccination card. And you check and you see it and you check it out. You move on. Go park. Go see if the person came in. Drive out to the parking lot. Of course, you have been checked already. You have been checked already. The airport is not a place to lime. You know, liming spot down there. You have been checked. You go on, pick up your person, and you go on about your business. You understand? We have to do some deal with these things. So, Madam Minister, I know usually you get the chance to listen a little bit in the morning. I hope you get a chance to listen. Madam Minister of Tourism, Minister Steele, CMO, you guys need to meet with the airport authorities, meet with the manager and the chairman of the board and the manager of security and all of that. Meet with them and say, hey, we need to get this thing tight. It is not tight. As simple as that. We can't do so and cut off your nose and spoil your face. Good morning, Maria Alex. How you doing, Landon Jane? Oh, your friend have a son in the hospital. Oh, after the accident. Yeah. Maria, okay. They're from your area. Sorry to hear. But yeah, thank God, no fatality. It's a miracle. Good morning, Andre. Do you know, in an interview Deacon Mitchell did on GBN, he said he doesn't see the need for the state of emergency. But look at what is happening now with the new variant. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. Tess, good morning. How you doing? How's New York, bro? Glad to know you're cool. It is real. And it's as real as we can get on this good-looking Monday morning. In a couple of hours, we'll be taking our attention to the discussions that are going to emanate out of Parliament today, where each minister will be given the opportunity to speak on their ministry, what has taken place in their ministry, and to give an idea of the funds that was allocated to the ministry and how it was spent, and the new funds that they're being allocated in the budget, how they're going to be going about making sure that everything happens the way it should happen. Real 91.9 FM will be live via the Government Information Service to bring you what we consider to be, and we know to be, national issues. That is a national issue, presentation of or by members on the budget. A budget as delivered by the Honorable Gregory Boyne, Minister for Finance. Canadians, will you taking this thing as a joke? You need to do so and wake up and smell like coffee. Wake up and smell that coffee. Because this thing should not be taken as a joke. Police officers, I know you're hard pressed already. But oh my God, you need to do so and find a way to curb the speeding that is taking place. And I know you can't be everywhere. I know that. I know you can't be everywhere. If you set up spot checks, you're not going to catch anybody speeding. But you know how to catch them. Just like how they know how to evade you, you know how to catch them. And maybe, just maybe, what we need to start doing, I think the law is in place for it to be done, but what we need to start doing is when you're issued with a ticket like that for speeding and so, it goes in your license. Points go in your license. And police, you just need to be a lot more tough. You need to be a lot more tough. I think that too many slap on the wrist for people who break the law. A guy driving without license, what, he goes to court, he pay about $150, $200? He don't care. People renting vehicles and giving it to youngsters who don't have driver's license to drive, and they're driving all over the place. and they're causing some of the accidents. And they get away scot-free, nothing happened to them. Do you understand? We just need our police officers to be a lot more careful and a lot more firm. I met a police officer one day, himself and his girlfriend, traveling in a vehicle, and they had an accident. The officer was driving, and the accident occurred, and they had to get, only their tire was damaged. Tire hit something on the side of the road. So the rim of the tire is damaged. And between me and you, neither of them could figure out how to change the tire. They both didn't know, trust me. It may sound strange to you. So I assisted. And then by the time I realized that the jack that they had in the vehicle couldn't work. So I had to go to get a jack from the Madei's tire place, go and borrow a jack and come back to help them. And we got the tire changed and everything, and they went on their merry way. When they left, with the guy driving, the police officer driving, of course, the gentleman who was with me looked at me and he said, "Jay, that man don't have no license." I said, "Man, behave yourself now." He said, "Jay, that man just failed last week. That man don't have no license." So check that. Even the police officers, even them driving without the required permits. Because my friend knew him and pointed him out. So police, you need to police yourselves too. And I know you're going to hate on me for this, but that's all right. It's okay for you to hate on me. Do I mind? Yes, I do mind. I don't want you to hate on me. I do mind. But the truth is the truth. Do you understand? The truth is the truth. Do you understand? You can't continue like this. You have to be able to police yourselves. And you have to. Yes, you have to be able to say to your police officers, your youngsters, say to them, "Hey, no, that ain't supposed to happen like that. You cannot be driving. You're driving your girlfriend and you don't have a license." And you're probably wondering, why didn't Andre speak of this before? I don't know. Good morning, Grenada. 3 minutes after 8 o'clock. Good morning, my WhatsApp, your frenzy. How you guys doing?
When you talk, where you go, where you go, what you say, when you talk.
Darling, would you like some tea? I've made your favorite.
Well, thank you, darling. I'm here finishing my blog post to help homeowners understand their electricity bills. The left side of your bill shows the rates for electricity and the government charges. The middle portion shows the number of units you've consumed, plus the history of your usage over the last 8 months. And the right side shows how much you're being charged.
I really think people are going to value this information.
Grenlec, energizing our...
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash Fall. Every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes. Twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Fast Pay, a new and easy way to pay. Fast Pay, Fast Pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
Flow Fast Pay, 2 minutes and you're on your way. Flow Fast Pay, Flow Fast Pay.
Flow is keeping you connected.
He said he don't really want the AstraZeneca. He said what he really want is the Moderna or the Pfizer. But if he can't get that, he go wait on the one from Cuba. Plus his friend in the country making a special one from Bush and they calling it the push in the bush. I said, boy, don't be stupid. The best vaccine is the one you can get right now. Because while you're waiting on vaccine, COVID not waiting on you, you know. So take what you could get today because tomorrow is another story. Plus vaccine is not just about you. It's about you protecting your co-workers, your friends, your family, your community. You don't want to bring nothing by them and they shouldn't want to bring nothing by you. So make sure they get their vaccine too. I mean to say you wash your hand, you wear your mask, you keep your distance. So what's a little vaccine? A jab here and a jab there and you're done. It's just a different kind of jab. So boy, take in front before in front take you. Get your vaccine now.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
Discover a way to get your favorite Sissons products at ColorShop.com. Yes, that's right. You can order the Sissons brands from the comfort of your home. Visit ColorShop.com to select from blazing brights to subtle hues in any of your premium quality Sissons products. Still want to take that drive? Then visit us at Frequente Industrial Park or any of our hardware partners nationwide. The Color Shop Painters Studio. Your painting needs under one roof.
How did you get your electricity bill to be so low? For one, we size our transformers just for what we need, and we unplug transformers, chargers, and other devices when they're not in use. We also replaced our light bulbs with LED. I even replaced the seal on my refrigerator door to keep the cold air in.
How do you know if it is working?
We pay attention to the usage history table. Over time, our average usage
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. I say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without.
We have to prepare to make the challenges of life disappear. We have to prepare ourselves. We can't just be living like wanton beast. No. And let me do some, speak to a little portion of the budget. Let me think. I have some notes in a whole lot. Yeah, there's some notes that I took. But there's some things in the budget. Hold on, come in, man. Yeah, right. There's some notes that I took. But there's some things in the budget. There's one thing in the budget I want to do some highlighting. Saltfish, turkey pots, vegetable cooking oil, cheddar cheese, split peas. These are all items, 5 items that government has decided that, look, these items are staple. Split peas, nutritious, anything peas, nutritious. Salt fish, people love. Cheese, yeah. Turkey pots, so people like turkey like crazy. Now, understand, know this, learn this, and believe this. Government remove the VAT on these items. The other items that doesn't have VAT, I can't list them. But effective January 2020, Maxine, you can eat some more split peas. You like split peas? Not so much. You like turkey? Well, you can have some good turkey wings, girl. Stewed? Turkey soup? Okay, I promise you. As soon as January reaches, I'll cook you some turkey soup and bring it in the morning. I promise you. Maxine, you engaged? You didn't tell me. If you want cabbage in it, but you engaged? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ralph engaged you? Well, I don't know his name. I wasn't in his christening.
Good morning, dear.
Good morning, Ralph. In any event, what I want to see is not what I'm hearing and not what I'm reading on social media. There are those who are not grateful of this. You know why they're not grateful? Because this is something that benefits the greater number of people. It is a greater good for the greater number of people. But these few people, they ain't recognizing it. You know what they're saying? Oh, they take all the VAT on it, but I ain't gonna do so and reduce the price by much. The VAT is 15%, ain't it? Yeah? So 15% out of $1 is what? 15 cents? Ain't it? So if you pay $1 a pound and now you're paying 85 cents a pound. Dine reduction? These same people, and I've heard them, I ain't naming names this morning, in a good mood. These same people, here's what. They would say to you, careful how you shop, every penny adds up. Government do so and give you 15 cents and say, watch, hold that 15 cents and put it at something to do something else. Government do that now. These same people saying, well, it's just like the bus driver I spoke to, who say that they could have put the reduction in the price from Friday. They have to wait until the 18th, right? These same people, you know what I'm saying? Well, the freight charges is what is important. Government should have taken out the freight charges too. Now let me ask a question. Government take out this, government take out that, government take out the other. How the country running? How people getting money to come and shop in your supermarket? It's like government is better government don't do, because they do, they damned. They don't do, they still damned. But again, the government remembers and understands one thing. The greater good for the greater number of people. So I don't think that government will let these detractors get the better of them. Big business will tell you that is nothing. That is what big business will tell you. That ain't nothing. That is only 15 cents. But last time I checked it, 15 cents equals $1.50. That ain't changed yet. And 50 cents will definitely give you $3. Huh? $3 can do a lot. So don't be detracted by them. They always know when something is done, that is when they know something should have been done. Like my good partner Carl will say, they playing dummy don't know, not dummy know. And when you look at these people who have these conversations, you're flabbergasted. When you look at these people and you say, but hold on, what is happening here? When you look at people who are accusing government, you ask, what the hell is this? Huh? Wonderful world, beautiful people, you and your girl. Whatever, I don't remember the rest of the song. Yeah. I am forever taken aback. Forever taken aback. Because here's another one. The government has managed the purse and managed the fiscal situation properly. They have asked Grenadians to make sacrifices, and Grenadians made, whether they like it or not, Grenadians like it or not, the sacrifices were made. Today, according to Gregory Boyne and Keith Mitchell, today you're seeing the benefits of the sacrifices. This is what has created the buffer, so to speak, so that we are still able to do so and meet salaries, even if we close down and we shut down for 2 months, 3 months, whatever, we still can meet the salaries. Yeah? But here what? Oh, they could do this now and they could do that now, and they could give police a whole month's salary and nurses a whole month's salary. Yeah, they're saying that. But they take time to pay us with 4%. God blimey. You got it, didn't you get it? Was the 4% outstanding? No, or is it outstanding? No, you have it. And whatever you owed again will come in 2022. You have it. So what is the complaint? Oh, they make me wait long, and look at the giving thing now. But didn't you get it? I think just going to take some medication for my pressure not to raise me. I really have to. Because I cannot understand for the life of me how educated people like you, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking to. Educated people like you, I know you're listening, you like to listen to me. How could educated people like you compare a one-off to a recurrent? If I have to give you $20, I have to give you $20. Yeah? I may be able to give you that $20. However, if I have to give you $10 a month going forward, that is a bigger challenge to me than giving you $20. When I give you $20, that's it. If I have to give you $10 a month going forward, even if it was less than the $20, by the time we hit the third month, that is more than the $20 already. That is 30, yeah. 3 by 10 is 30, last time I checked. Do you understand? So 4%, that's a recurring thing, as I just tell you. And if your tax revenues are not able to take on the 4%, then you can't give it. Your tax revenues may be in a position to give the one-off payment, but not in a position to consistently pay you $10. The tax can give you $1,000, one-off. But to pay you $10 consistently, because remember, by the time you reach 10 months, that is $1,000 a day. And by 11 months, that is 1,100. You understand? No, me no mathematician, and me understanding budget too much like that. But you have to understand that. And the people who promoting these conversations on social media, I feel to call names, but I don't call in names this morning. When you look at these people who promote these conversations on social media, you wonder. But then again, as my good friend will tell me, Andre, with all these things happening, follow the money. follow the money. Now I'm convinced, that there are those among us who only care about themselves. They don't care about people. They make these statements on social media and they give you the impression that, hey, we good, we cool. But what they're looking for, they're looking for power again. Who are speaking to? Don't worry, man. 15 cents reduction on a pound on a pound of anything makes a great difference in the price. Thank you, Matheson. Phyllis Matheson says here. Andre, this is a joke. A sergeant wife once told me she drive for 11 years without license. Lord have mercy. I could believe that, girl. I could really believe that. We really need to tighten that up. Commish, you need to do something, find a way to tighten that up. Yeah. Morning, David Charles. Okay, you this Vincent person. Ask me straight questions. Ask me straight questions. This kind of publisher thing you coming and thing there, man. Do better than that now. What are you trying to do? Remove the little piece of intelligence I have? I ain't have plenty, but you want to remove the little piece I have? Good morning, Yvonne John Roberts. Yeah? Come on, man. Oh, you could do better than that. On a Monday morning, say you're trying to do some talk Japanese, Vincent. Come on, you know better than that. Come on, you bigger than that. Life is life. Live life. Live life, my brothers and sisters. Live life.
Where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk. So fast pay, on you an easy way to pay. So fast pay, so fast pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
So fast pay, 2 minutes and you're on your way. So fast pay, so fast pay.
Flow is keeping you connected.
He said he don't really want the AstraZeneca. He said what he really want is the Moderna or the Pfizer. But if he can't get that, he go wait on the one from Cuba. Plus his friend in the country making a special one from Bush and they calling it the push in the bush. I said, boy, don't be stupid. The best vaccine is the one you can get right now. Because while you waiting on vaccine, COVID not waiting on you, you know. So take what you could get today because tomorrow is another story. Plus vaccine is not just about you. It's about you protecting your co-workers, your friends, your family, your community. You don't want to bring nothing by them and they shouldn't want to bring nothing by you. So make sure they get their vaccine too. I mean to say you wash your hand, you wear your mask, you keep your distance. So why is a little vaccine? A jab here and a jab there and you're done. It's just a different kind of jab. So boy, take in front before in front take you. Get your vaccine now.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
Discover a way to get your favorite Sissons products at ColorShop.com. Yes, that's right. You can order the Sissons brand from the comfort of your home. Visit ColorShop.com to select from blazing brights to subtle hues in any of your premium quality Sissons products. Still want to take that drive? Then visit us at Frequente Industrial Park or any of our hardware partners nationwide. The Color Shop Painters Studio. Your painting needs under one roof.
Spare your pocket, spare the earth. Always at Grand Lake, you come first. Save energy, save a time. We choose your wattage and we choose your time. When you use appliances, make sure you buy energy efficient every time. Spare your pocket, spare the earth. Always at Grand Lake, you come first. Spare your pocket, spare the earth. Always at Grand Lake, you come first.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
All across our nation, we've taken steps together to slow the spread of coronavirus. Now we must continue to take personal responsibility to protect ourselves and our loved ones. Because even though not all of us risk a severe case of the virus, we all risk getting the virus and spreading it to others, maybe without realizing we're sick. If we want to maintain the progress we have made thus far, we should follow the guidelines from the health professionals, take extra precautions if we are at higher risk, wash our hands frequently, stay 6 feet from others when we can, and wear face coverings in public, and get vaccinated. These small actions will make a big difference. Say it with me, Grenada. Coronavirus stops with me. Remember, the Ministry of Health is your only source for credible and factual information. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health Grenada and the Pan American Health Organization.
With more, with the NLA's Daily Cash Fall. Every day, with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes, twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, a shell. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Yeah, well, the thing is this morning, remember I told you? Yeah, Parliament this morning. I don't know who's speaking first. Anybody know? Anybody have any information on who's speaking first? I'd like to know. Usually there are people who are aware of who's speaking first. Yeah. Shortman, good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, I honestly want to know who's speaking first. I'd love to know. Does anybody know? Can somebody tell me? Can somebody tell me who's speaking first? Good morning to all the workers at Customs. Port Authority, good morning to you too. Miss Barry, what's up, girl? Haven't seen or heard from you in a while. Mr. Speaker, so said Gregory Boyne. Workers on contracts have long clamored for better conditions. Cabinet has directed the Department of Public Administration to develop a framework for addressing the concerns of these employees. This framework is expected to be approved for implementation in 2022. The minister responsible for DPA will speak about this in further detail. With authority, the Minister for Finance has indicated that the minister responsible for DPA, that's the Department for Public Administration, will speak on the issue of contractual workers. And who's that? The Prime Minister. So, contract workers, when you see or hear Keith Mitchell starting to speak, it is time for you to be listening, to understand what this administration plans to do in relation to you. And you having better conditions in which to operate from. So listen for that. Mr. Speaker, no, not me, that is Boyne. I know I can't give an impersonation of Boyne's voice. He was brilliant on Friday, out of this world. Mr. Speaker, against the backdrop of reduced revenue, these incentives impose a tremendous burden on the part of government. But we are convinced that this is the appropriate course of action, one which will stimulate much activity in the local economy and fuel the recovery process. And he was speaking there to the removal of VAT on different items. Do you understand? Yeah, the removal of, not removal, yeah, but adjustments in the whole aspect of VAT on a certain portion of your electricity bill, fuel capped at $15 per gallon, simply meaning that it wouldn't go above $15 a gallon. It's going to be capped there. When it goes down, if it goes down lower than 15, you will still reap the benefits. But government, your government is ensuring that it doesn't climb above 15. They have made it manageable for you. They have made it manageable for you. And they're still saying, hey, if perchance it comes down and comes down under 15, you're still gonna benefit from that price. But they've capped it because they've realized one of the things, they didn't say so to me, but when you look at it, you must see. One of the things that would have happened is that government would have had the problem of commuters on their hands. Yep, you would have had that problem. It was becoming a serious issue for bus drivers. So government said, no, we need to stop that. And stop it, they did. So now, bus drivers could really say, boy, yeah, that thing ain't going beyond $15, so I could start to really, they could budget if they want to. They could budget to buy more, how you call that thing? Oh man, what's the name of that thing again? I forget, Oh, sorry. Thought I had a caller there. Monster and KFC and condoms. But it's not me, it's the fella in Pearls that said that's what you see on the airport, on the runway. Monster boxes, KFC boxes, Monster cans, KFC boxes, and condoms. So you might see more of that or less of that. I don't know. I have no idea. I have absolutely no. Let me see what the WhatsApp people saying. Like they say nothing. My phone calls now. Okay. Oliver Joseph speaking at 3:30 p.m. today, hopefully. Well, yes, I believe that the opposition should be speaking first. I would expect that. But you know how they like, oh, he like the gallery. I wonder if you're walking chain or rope this year. Tobias! Sorry, Honorable Tobias Clement. What you walking with, rope or chain? But there ain't no reason to chain yourself there, brethren. Give you time to speak. Speak if you want to speak. So Oliver Joseph should speak this afternoon. I just got that. But nobody ain't telling me anything about anybody else. Like, yeah, nobody else speaking or what? Who's speaking after Mr. the Man? Mr. the Tobias Clement? Nobody. Sheldon Scott, you usually know things like this. What will I do? Yeah, I go call you. I'm afraid to do that. That is easier for me to do. Come here, where is the thing? Oh, there you are. Let me call Sheldon before he calls us. All right. Here, he's online. So if he answers, it's because he's ignoring. Yeah, call him, Andre. Call him. 16 minutes now before the top 9 o'clock.
Hello, good morning.
Is this Sheldon?
Hi, this is he.
Hi, Sheldon.
Hi, Andre. How are you doing?
Yeah, I tried to disguise my voice, but I ain't work.
Why do? How you doing, man?
I'm all right. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Look, one just telling me he wants some tea, so I'm making sure and give him now.
Okay. Are you going Parliament today?
No, I wouldn't be able to make it today. I have a project I'm working on at home, and I need to complete before midday.
Okay.
If I did get the chance, I would have go, but I didn't organize babysitter or anything, so I kind of stuck.
Who is speaking first this morning? Do you know?
No, you know, usually we know it should have been the leader of the opposition responding, but I don't know the speaking order for today. The only one I know for sure is that Oliver Joseph will be speaking at
3:30
this afternoon.
3:30.
Yeah, 3:30.
And
that one I know.
My representative, he is on at 6:15.
Wow.
Yeah, that's when everybody get home.
Yeah, man. But there's some very specific times, eh?
Yeah, well, the man's a bad man, you know. So you have to, everybody get home, you had to be there to just, let go.
Well, now, the talker talking to you, I'm live on air.
Of course. Of course.
You'd excuse me because I wasn't monitoring this morning.
Yes, you live. So if I had a ride, Tony, can you organize a ride for me to go down? I would love to be there to hear you. Well, I could stay home and hear you, Tony. Don't worry, that. We good. Why are you laughing? You got a joke?
He's a jovial child.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, but Andre, I was there on Friday. I did hear the budget and so, and man, I've heard many budgets, but this budget are better than any budget that I ever budgeted before.
If you want to say that to KB, he will tell you that Gregory Boyne's an intelligent man.
Well, of course.
But something was amazing? Yesterday, Sheldon, a gentleman called me and he said, Andre, what do you know about Gregory Boyne? I'm like, well, Gregory is the Minister of Finance. He was in works. He's an intelligent guy. He's supposed to have a master's in some kind of technology, something or whatever. He says
his birthday is the 30th of April.
Well, I didn't know that too.
Same as your daughter.
Oh, yes, same as my daughter. Okay, good. Congratulations, Gregory. You're born a good day. But listen to this, Sheldon. The man went on to say to me, Andre, Gregory and I were in secondary school together. I says, oh, okay. He says, but the amazing thing about Gregory is that Gregory, when he entered secondary school, entered it in either Form 2 or 3, not Form 1. Gregory never went to Form 1. I'm like, are you sure? He says, check it out. So
would I be wasting time?
Yeah, I'm about, Sheldon, and I'm going to ask you to check out that for me. Because
I'm going to check it out.
The guy is saying to me, Gregory never went to Form 1. He believes that Gregory entered in Form 3. He said, so he doesn't believe that Gregory went to Form 1 and 2. Gregory was so bright, he said, that he entered in Form, I think 3. So I need you to check that out for me.
I definitely will.
That one is going to be an amazing one that, hey, not many students are allowed that opportunity.
Yeah, and it usually happens when you're so advanced that they basically realize, hey, we're wasting time to send this man to Form 1 and Form 2.
Yeah.
Just send him further up. We're wasting time there. You're actually keeping him back.
Yeah.
But I listened to the budget and I don't know. I was around the Parliament building itself. And it's possible to see people smiling through a mask.
Oh yeah?
And when that news of the top up, the double bubble or whatever you want to call it, for December came through, was to see some of the public servants and officers and so on smiling through the mask, You could see the smiling. You could see the happy.
Yeah, X-ray vision now.
Because-
Superman is your brother.
Yeah. No, but Andre, it's more. They're more than deserving. They're more than deserving, and I don't think anyone on the island of Grenada or even other islands, because by the time it was announced, a friend of mine in Anguilla sent a message saying, "Look, he just got this message that Grenadian public servants are getting this for the Christmas and so." So even outside of Grenada, people acknowledge that Grenadians deserve that. The frontline workers especially deserve that payment that they're receiving. And the thing is not just that payment, because come January, they're also receiving an increase on their salary as well. So you're getting that for the Christmas season, and then you're still getting an increase in the salary come January, 4%, I believe it is, if I remember correctly.
I'm not here to do maths.
So I mean, thing looking nice. Well,
Not here to do maths. I ain't doing maths today. I ain't doing no
but you
maths.
know what time they're starting this morning, though? Are they starting at 9 or they're starting at 10?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Whether it's 9 in the forenoon. I think it's 9 in the forenoon. I heard the speaker say, so, but I have to double check that. You know,
Yes, at 9 in the forenoon.
yeah, 9 in the forenoon. Yeah, I don't know why this.
Yeah, but Andrea, I need also to join with others who have expressed similar to congratulate you on the job that you have done on Friday at the budget presentation with the interviews. Everything from the appearance to the grammar to the questions. So it's not just that you asked intelligent questions, is that you showed intelligence, how you look, how you spoke, how you interacted. And I think it's a training moment for the younger people in the media. Need to take a look at yourself and Sherma and how you all conducted that interview, because I think there's this misunderstanding by some of the newer ones coming up in the media, by some of the elder ones who associate with the media. I don't want to really say they're in the media, but associate with the media and have done so for a long period of time. There seems to be this misunderstanding by them that when you're doing an interview, you're there to embarrass and shame the person that you're interviewing. And I don't understand where that came from. If you listen to the best interviewers in the world, outside of Andrea and Sherma, that is. So you're going to people like the late Larry King, or you go to Oprah Winfrey, and those kind of people. They are not in the process of trying to embarrass anybody. They ask difficult questions, yes, but they are not trying to embarrass anybody. They are just trying to get the story straight, exactly what happened, how it happened, why it happened, that sort of thing. So I don't understand where this thing came from, that if you're not asking questions to try and embarrass the person that you're questioning, that you're not a good media person. I don't know when that became being a media person. I've spent close to 30 years involved in the media, and I never knew that trying to embarrass the person that you're interviewing is being a good media personality.
Well, I say to people, you know, if I invite you into my house, I did not invite you there to embarrass you. And if I start to embarrass you in my house, then you need to just walk out of my house. And I remember, Sheldon, that when the studios of the station were at its first location, and I had the opportunity in studio to interview Tillman Thomas, Prime Minister Thomas. He was at the time. And the interview went well. You have a copy of an interview that I did with Nazim Burke when he was Minister for Finance. You have that. I know for sure you have that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That, when I did that interview, the interview went very well. It was not an occasion to try to embarrass Nazim Burke. Questions were asked. You know, and you
there may be some difficult questions to ask for the person that's answering, but You don't try to embarrass the
No,
person.
you're not. You can't do that. That wouldn't make you good. I mean, you probably will come out there and say, yeah, man, you have him. Have what? You had nothing because you're not going to get him again. He's not going to come back. And that's what it is. And that's why, these days I smile. I smile at the members of the National Democratic Congress. I have offered and offered and offered. I've spoken to different members of the Congress, and they don't come. And I'm trying to figure out, well, why aren't you coming? And then one person said to me, well, Andre, you don't speak well about the Congress, so they wouldn't come. I'm like, okay, do I speak well about the NNP? No, not necessarily. I say what the government does. And if Keith Mitchell is my friend, Keith Mitchell is my friend. Nobody can change that. They have to. Everybody had to live with that. Myself and Keith Mitchell being friends does not necessarily mean that myself and his entire cabinet we ride in peace. No, it mean that. It mean that at all. It has to do with Keith Mitchell and his administration. I don't have to like Anthony Boson. I have to respect him. That's what is important.
Exactly.
Respecting Anthony Boson. And for that matter, Anthony Boson from St. Patrick, so anybody who try to interfere with him, trouble take the world. Trouble take the world. Anyway, Sheldon.
So that's the thing. That's the thing, and I just had to congratulate you on that because
thank you, sir.
It was tastefully done. It was well done. And then you had the I like to call it the Mercedes-Benz ride. Sherman Wells there.
Sherman, yeah.
And a lot of the younger people in the media need to take note. The media is not about trying to embarrass people. Yes, you're trying to get information in relation to topical issues, but it's not about trying to be antagonistic, warrior-like, and trying to embarrass people. And it seems as though, I think the problem is, Andre, in the days when I started in the media, and you would be very aware of what it is, taping something reel to reel.
Mm-hmm.
And when you had to do that with people like my good friend down on the Carnage, his name is slipping me right now.
Ashley Hines.
You know what I'm talking about?
Ashley Hines.
Down on the Carnage.
Ashley Hines.
Ashley Hines. No, you go in studio with Ashley Hines and you're recording an ad. And Ashley Hines pull his vinyl record and he put it on the mixer. And he has his reel to reel where he's taping your voice. And Ashley watch you and he say, you, Mr. Man, don't make no mistake. I'm not cutting any tape here today. Because you know you have to pull out the razor and cut the tape if you make a mistake. No digital editing. And I think
Sheldon, quick.
People like
30 seconds.
Myself and yourself.
Sheldon, 30 seconds because they're starting at 9. 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no. As I say, as it comes from that period in time, I think we understand a bit more about the media and how to deal than some of the others who are into this digital and social media.
I like that.
I don't think they fully understand the concept of what the media is about.
On that note, bye-bye. All right,
later,
good. Okay, good. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.realfmgrenada.com. Yes, I've just been informed by my good friend Maxine that they start at 9 o'clock. Yeah, I sent her a message. Hey, Max, what time we starting? Sent back and said 9 o'clock. So we're starting at 9. So we're gonna stand by just about a minute to 2 minutes to 9 o'clock. So we are going to stand by for live coverage of the budget debate, which is gonna come to you through the compliments of the Government Information Service. Stay with us.
and will therefore need more financing